Hi guys, and this goes to my fellow classmates or anybody else who wants to watch this video. Apologies for not posting this looping video or helping out earlier. So I just been busy with life and school and projects. All right. I know the question came up about looping, and hopefully this looping video will explain a lot for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and just make it easy. The first thing about looping is let's just say it's gonna you can create a loop to print out stuff multiple times or input stuff multiple times. So for example, right, so let's just go ahead and say your most basic thing, which is string name. Sorry guys, my computer just slowed it. I don't know why. Name equals David, right? And you typically see it out with just to print out this information. It's going to be standard cout and name. And when you're coding, do stuff by steps and run the code as much as you can, so you can see where it's broken, because you don't want to create the whole code and try to debug it later. It just takes forever. All right. As you see here it shows you that hey, this is David. You just printed out David down below. Perfect. Now let's make it fun. Let's print out David 5 times. So what we're going to do is call a for loop for, and we're going to do integer I equals 0. This is the most basic thing that you'll learn in C++. And we're going to do I is less than 5. So when I is less than 5, stop. So that's what we want to do. Then we're going to increment it. We're going to enter. So we're going to do I plus plus. We're just saying, hey, we're just going to increment I until I is less until I is less than 5. All right. Oh, sorry. Until since it is continued to be less than 5. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna cout. Sorry, std cout that, and we're gonna do name. Is this? Okay. So let's just get rid of this guy. Let's comment it out. So keep on printing it out until 5 times, um, because if I is less than 5. So go ahead and run, and you see it 1, 2, 3 times, and just to see it more visually, this is what I like to do for any type of code, is to cout, do I plus 1, and just so that you can see the I call it bookmarks. There might be some better terms for it, but I call it bookmarks. All right, so this is how I visually see code. Everybody looks at it differently. Code can be interpreted differently. That's the amazing thing about writing code and working on code, is there's many different ways of figuring out something. Okay, so let me go ahead and run this. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's gonna be David because of the anchor. Okay. Yeah. Remember, if you don't put that 1 there, it's gonna start off with 0. Okay, so just FYI. But you'll start understanding that when you get into arrays. All right. So in the meantime, I'm just do +1. Okay, and hit run again, and you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the while is a little bit different. So for is you're giving a number to print out multiple times, but the while is saying, hey, if it equals to this or not equal to this, then print it out. So let's go ahead and try something. So let's do standard string name, not string name, user input. I always like to use user input, and just do space that. The reason why I added a space is because think about your computer. If it doesn't, if you didn't put anything in there, it's gonna run through the whole memory, and you just basically waste memory. And then you'll get more into this later once you start building more complex code. So I like just put a space in here, just say, hey, just give it a space. All right, just allocate the space into the memory. That's all you need to do. Don't go through the whole memory trying to figure out what's in there. All right. So now I'm gonna do. Let's just do pets. Okay. So standard cout. What is a popular pet? And you can be dogs, cats, or whatever you like. Um, instead of putting the NL, let's just do this, that, and just end it. And std sin input user input, so we user input and that. Perfect. Okay. Again, let me annotate this out here, and let's go here. Perfect. So annotate that out. Hit run. Let's just make sure it works before we do anything, and just type in dog, and it's going to end the code. Perfect. Now let's do the while statement. While user input is not equal to. So if it doesn't see dog, then continue to print. Okay. So dog, but I'm gonna do an, just saying, hey, and if you see this, then do that. Stop as well, because you can write dog in many different ways. Let me just show you up here. You can spell it D-O-G, or you spell D-O-G, or you spell it capital D and G, like that, right? So when you code, you got to think about what the user input is going to do. So let's go ahead and just do the and symbols, and just grab this guy, copy C, and paste this here, and again that. Perfect. And just do the curly braces. Perfect. And we're just going to change this to a capital D, or and D-O-G, the Snoop Doggy Dog. All right, let's try to be funny. And then if they get it wrong, if it's not any of these inputs, then what you'll do is just say, hey, keep on trying. So let's go cout, and do cout, and let's just do, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Please try again. And let me break this off. And computer's really slow today, guys. I don't know why. I need to restart it. Sin, user input again, and break that off right there. Okay. So since we have that, perfect. Let's go ahead and hit run. And it doesn't like it. It looks like I messed up somewhere. Oops. Rookie mistake. Okay, what is a popular pet? And then just type in dog. And it's going to end the program. But that's kind of boring. So let's go ahead and make it fun. Once they get it right, you want to tell them that we want to have a prompt to show them that they have it right. So cout, and let's type in, you got it right. And let's just end it there. All right, so hit run. My computer is just very sluggish today. All right, so what is a popular pet? And I put cat. Nope. Fish. Nope. Turkey. Nope. All right, let's try again. Let's do DOG. Oh, you got it right. Perfect. So that's a cool thing about looping. All right, so let's try something else. There's another thing about looping too, right? Looping can be fun and interesting as well. Okay, you can also have it do a bunch of things. So let me see. Let's just get rid of all these guys and just start over new. Then I'm gonna try to do something called vector. All right, so include and vector. All right, perfect. And string. Come on, computer. Vector. string vector string name. Sorry, drawing a blank here. And let's go ahead and say, let's try something fun. So let's do integer user input this time equals 0. All right. So the vector is just like an array. You can push back to it, which I really love. And this is your user input equals 0. So what I'm going to do is say std. Let me see how much time I have left, because I'm only allowed to post 15 minutes videos. See out. How many friends do you have? NL. All right. std sin, and it's going to be user input. Perfect. Now, since you asked for user input, let's go ahead and hit run. Let's just make sure it works. Oh, I guess I didn't like it there. Okay, let's do 5. 5, 5. Okay, perfect. It's working. That's why I like running code little by little while you create it. And you add something new, run the code, see if it works. If it's broken, you continue to fix it. All right, so that's all I could preach. Now, let's make it fun. So let's go for integer I equals 0, comma, or not comma, colon, I is less than user input, okay, and that's going to be there, and we're going to do I in incrementation, right? We're going to increment it, and curly brace, and we're going to do standard cout. Please enter your friend's name, and we're going to end it here. All right, and we're going to do let's do, oh, let me do something here. std string name equals space comma, and do standard std sin input user input, and it's going to be name, and that, break it, and do this would be vector dot pushback no, can't do name because we already did name. Just type in username, and we do username, then do pushback. I forgot how to do pushback. How to push back. C++, vector pushback. So again, I don't remember everything in the back of my head, dude, to be honest with you guys. My vector, so my vector dot pushback. Okay, I got it. So it's right here. So it's gonna be name, because that's the thing here. Pushback, and we're gonna do username in there. Cout v, and break it, and let's go ahead and hit run. See, the code works. It should work, and if it doesn't, it's because there is an issue. I forgot to put a quotation mark, and it's going to hit run, and it didn't like my pushback. It says, do you mean pushback? Yes, I do. Alright, going to hit run. Okay, so I'm going to D5, 5. 0. David, Anthony, Eli, Parker, Janny, Fan. And that's 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then it pushes back into this array, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's. I'm at the 15-minute mark, so hopefully, yeah. Okay, I'm at the 15-minute mark. I'm gonna finish this video, then I'm gonna add a part 2 to this.